Before his death sparked a global movement, the name George Floyd meant so much to so many in his hometown of Houston. His aunt.
The world knows George Floyd. I know Perry Jr.
His sister.
I'm gonna miss my brother a whole lot, and I thank God for giving me my own personal Superman.
And his friends.
So when the family came to me and asked me, did you go speak? I will speak, I will keep on speaking, I will fight, I will fight, I will fight, because I've been fighting for them, and I will keep on fighting for them.
Though the storms keep on raging.
A final goodbye to the man they called Big Floyd.
His life mattered. All our lives matter. Black lives matter. His death would not be in vain. What's his name?
After a week of commemorations, hundreds today packing into Fountain of Praise Church, masks on. The city George Floyd loved, pouring out its love for him.
George Floyd's niece, and I can breathe. Long as I'm breathing, justice will be served.
And so many reminders of what George Floyd's name now means to those who never met him, prompting calls for justice, to defund the police, to reform police departments.
He changed the world. George Floyd changed the world. And we're going to make the world know that he made a difference.
Houston Mayor Sylvester Turner announcing he'd signed an executive order banning chokeholds.
We honor him not because he was perfect, but we honor him today because when he took his last breath, the rest of us will now be able to breathe.
And calls for more changes from Rev Al Sharpton.
This is the beginning of the fight. It's not the end of the fight.
Pointing out the families of other black men who have been killed.
All of these families came to stand with this family because they know better than anyone else the pain they will suffer from the loss that they have gone through.
Former Vice President Joe Biden appearing on video after meeting the family yesterday, including Floyd's 6-year-old daughter, Gianna.
We cannot leave this moment thinking we can once again turn away from racism that stings at our very soul. When there is justice for George Floyd, we will truly be on our way to racial justice in America. And then, as you said, Gianna, your daddy will have changed the world.
Today, across the city, they mourned. From police officers saluting Floyd's casket to that mural across from his former home. Deja Melcher drove here from an hour away with her 7-year-old son.
I want to protect my son. It's the fear. For everyone's son, everyone's daughters, everyone of every color. This shouldn't happen. It should not happen.
Later, crowds lining the streets in scorching heat to watch the funeral procession pass by.
When we saw that tape of this man dying tragically, we all felt it, because we look at him as one of us, so I didn't have to know him personally.
The name George Floyd, now one that no one will forget. This afternoon, Floyd's gold casket traveling its final mile to the cemetery in a white horse-drawn carriage, provided by a local black-owned business for free.
It's about how he was treated. He was unjustly treated. And in America, it's a sad day.
How do I?
15 days after Floyd's final moments when he cried out for his mother, tonight he will be laid to rest by her side.
To what we had.
It was a powerful and emotional day in Houston, inside and outside the church, certainly for the family and the entire country. Much of what we saw here today was a call to action. Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.